Hi everyone. Hi Miss Sheba. Oh, Delilah and Reba, they are soppy wet. I wanted to do a video with Jeff playing with them in the water hose, and it lasted about 10 seconds and they went wild. Oh, Delilah and Sheba started biting Jeff. He couldn't even hold the hose. They were biting him. They got so excited. He was trying to smack them off of him. And then he was trying to get the hose turned off because they got way overexcited. And Delilah started attacking the hose. The hose is on the roller way up there by the house. And Delilah started trying to tear the hose off the side of the house. So I had to turn the video off. I said I'd rather tell about that than to show it. And so we decided to come out here and sit in the shade with them. And if they want to get in the pool, okay, but no more water hose. No more water hose for these water hogs. Amos and Rosie. Where'd my Maggie go? She's right here below me. She was laying out here. They're all doing good. We're just all sitting out here enjoying a really beautiful summer day. It's not overly hot. It's a little warmer than we like, but when you're good and wet, it feels all right. Candy and Chloe, Simon and Reba, they enjoy being out just about the whole day long. Simon, quit eating grass. And now the babies are really enjoying just being out here. Jeff's been outside just about all day, and I finally decided to come out and sit out here with him for a while. Reba is soppy wet. Did you just like drown her with the water hose, or?
Drowned herself.
She did. Hi Amos. Hi Amos. I've been talking with Amos's new mama, and she's still trying to figure the best route or time to come and get Amos. And our last conversation is a possibility of flying in to get him. So whichever way, I told her we're not in a hurry. He can stay here. He's doing fine. It's not anything to us. I'm hoping we have a litter coming at the end of August, but until then, he's just fine right here. So I tell you, she said something about Mother Nature making things very difficult. It's just been crazy weather, actually for a few years, but it seems like each year it does get a little crazier, and it's tearing up highways and things like that. And I think about all of the other, the floods in Texas. We've been praying earnestly for everybody and what they're going through there. So we don't have a problem in keeping a puppy a little longer, especially when it's the end of my litters. That's when it's no problem at all. And he's just being totally perfect. He's got siblings too, so for him it's no big deal at all. And then when he gets to go to his new home, they have another little cream Boston they got from me a few years ago that he'll have to buddy up with. And I've been talking with my friend in Colorado. I'm getting excited to be going to get him this Saturday. So we were talking about that and what time to bring him to the airport, because I fly there and then I'll be at that airport for quite a while. I think I land at 10:30 and I don't fly out till about 6 p.m. So we don't want to bring the puppy up there until just before I have to check in and everything with him. It's just easier on the puppies if they don't have to go through a whole lot of change, and you don't want to keep them in a carrier any longer than possible. So but I'll be hanging out at the airport. I told my husband I would take me some good reading material. So I'm just glad I got the driver's license and everything's a good go for it. And I'm liking the idea of flying these puppies to their new homes a whole lot better than them traveling cross country, because traveling, they get exposed to more than is necessary. If you're flying, they're not exposed to as much, and it's quicker on them, so they get through the anxiety part of being taken out of their only home they've ever known. So I always tell my new families, puppies do stress, and when you take them out of the environment, the only environment they've ever known, they can stress. So finding the best way to get it done is always what I prefer. Flying, a lot of our puppies have gone a long distance from us this time, and flying, they're in the air a couple of hours usually at most, and then they're in their new home. Where if they had to drive the same distance, it could be a full day or more on the road, and they will stress. And when new puppies like this stress, it can cause various things to pop up, and you will have to take them to the vet and treat them. But sometimes it can cause giardia or something like that to pop up, just loose poop or diarrhea even sometimes, just because they stressed. So I always send a go bag with them with probiotics and stuff like that in it to help with any stomach issues if they stress. And then if it doesn't get straightened out, you have to go to the vet and put them on some Safeguard or something like that, just to get their poop like it's supposed to be. Right now, they're all fine. They've all been treated and they're doing fine, but they're not stressing. And when they stress, it can cause things like that to flare up. But it's not really a big deal so long as you treat it and get them settled down, get them settled in quick, familiar with their new home, familiar with new pets and people. I wish I could just keep every one of them, honestly, but y'all, I'm getting I'm getting overloaded now. I have to have a stopping point somewhere. I never dreamed that we'd be so blessed to get to have this many Bostons all at one time. I knew after I got my first Boston, I was gonna have a Boston from now on. That is just, there's nothing like it. I've had dogs and pets all my life. We've had horses and farm animals, dogs and cats all my life, but I've never had an animal anything close to my first Boston Terrier, and I knew that's when they became my preferred breed. But I still, even then, never thought I could end up having this many. It's just been a real blessing from the Lord. I just, it's one of those dreams I didn't even know I had. So I praise the Lord for it and thank Him every day. And I just want to do what we're doing well. I don't want to get so overloaded that we lose something in it. But to be honest, 4 years ago, probably, I was thinking I'm maxed out and I can't handle more. And we've grown since then, and it's easier now than it was then. I don't know if I just learned I could do it, or I don't know what happened, but I do like having this size of a pack. They are so good for each other, and raising up babies can be the most challenging part. But these 3 babies, they're no challenge for us, are they, Jeff? They just fall right in with the pack and do what the pack do, which is all I want. I just want them to be at home and be playful and be have that mild temperament, and be affectionate and playful with us. And that's exactly what they're doing. So I didn't realize having more could be helpful. But it really is. So, but I do think we are about to get to our limit. I'm going to get the little boy from Colorado, and then I'm good for a while. I am talking with a friend that took Mr. Benny. She may be taking Miss Candy too. I'm not sure yet. Candy may stay right here. But I was thinking I do need to rehome her because she's related to Simon. Simon is her offspring, and I'm going to have to work real hard to keep them separated when she comes into heat. Which I think I'm going to breed her one more time with Thor, and then consider either spaying and keeping her or rehoming her. So we will see. She'll be 2 in October. And she is the sweetest, goofiest, funniest little girl that there is. I really, really don't want to part with her. But she would also make a good breeder for my friend in Washington who took Benny. And she would have a friend there already, and she could still have a couple more litters. So we may do that. I'm not sure. But that is something we're discussing. And if one went to live with a friend, it would be all right. We probably wouldn't notice too much, would we, Sheba? Would we, Sheba? And Sheba, see, she's had 3 litters, so I think this next season she's going to breed one more time probably, and then we're probably going to go ahead and spay her. And Delilah's retired now. She's not going to have any more litters. I still need to get her spayed. But Reba and Chloe, they're good. Reba is, I'm hoping, is pregnant with her first litter. Chloe's had 1 litter. And then Maggie and Rosie are growing up, and they will be breeding next year. So we'll continue to have all of our colors. And we'll let our older ones retire, and none of them... Delilah's had 3 litters and Sheba's had 3 litters. The rest of them have all, well, they haven't. Chloe's had 1 litter. Chloe, I don't know what you're doing, but quit doing that. You're on camera. Quit being gross. I promise you, she does not need any medicine. I don't know what her issue is, but it is not because she has something that needs to be treated. I promise. Sometimes when you see them scooting, it's a sign of something. Quit that, Chloe. You've got an itch, obviously. Oh, I tell you, we just did a video yesterday about how gross our dogs are. Sheba had gotten sick in the middle of the night and kind of threw up very close to Mr. Jeff, and he did not like it. She threw up a bunch of grass, and there she is eating more grass. I know everybody leaves me comments telling me the same thing. I know, I've read it, you know, that eating grass is a sign of something, but my vet can't tell me for what. And just in my years of experience, the only thing I can come up with is that's just what Bostons do. I don't know if all dogs do it, but I do know Boston Terriers eat grass. I don't know why. They're gross, that's why. And if most of the time it doesn't bother them, but if it does, then they can be pretty gross. So, anyway, I tell you, you just can't go anywhere with these kids. Chloe? Where'd Maggie? Oh, Maggie's just so sleepy, laying in the sun. I guess I may have to get them in under the AC. I was just really wanting them to stay out as long as possible. Oh, Simon, he's chasing a butterfly. Yeah, now see, that's entertainment. Oh, butterfly's chasing Simon now. Butterfly's gone, Simon. Yeah, Anyway, I'm going to get off of here and just play with my goofy, gross dogs for a little while more. Y'all have a blessed day.